Former Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright spent nearly 3.5 years in federal prison.
He pleaded guilty to federal charges for theft, wire fraud, and illegal drug activity. 7 News' Taylor Farmer was in court, and she is live right now with all that has happened today. Taylor.
Amy and Gordon, the theme repeated throughout the hearing today was the abuse of power by former Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright, who he saw little to no emotion from in the courtroom today, besides him wiping his eyes when his attorney Trey Gowdy was speaking on his behalf. Wright also got up to speak, apologizing very briefly for his actions. Wright, someone on both sides acknowledged was one of the most respected faces in law enforcement in South Carolina. They say his decades-long career enforcing the law is now marked by broken trust. The judge did sentence him to 41 months in federal prison. He will serve 3 years after that of supervised release. He is also no longer able to legally ever own a firearm or ever serve as sheriff again. Chuck Wright received the maximum sentence under the federal sentencing guidelines in his case. He was also ordered to pay back nearly $463,000.
The sheriff took money that didn't belong to him. He took prescription drugs that weren't intended for him. He spent taxpayer money on his private lifestyle.
The U.S. Attorney's Office argued the former sheriff used his badge to do what he wanted, when he wanted, for far too long, until a call from a whistleblower, which began an investigation in August of 2024.
He used his badge to benefit himself and others, instead of the citizens he swore to serve. Today's sentencing represents accountability that is long overdue.
His actions included paying a family member $57,000 a year for little to no work, while also providing a county vehicle, phone, and health benefits, totaling about $349,000 in stolen wages. Prosecutors also say Wright misused his county credit card beginning in December of 2017, using it for personal expenses. Additionally, they say he took $90,000 from a benevolence fund created to help deputies in need.
Sheriff's deputy whose wife had stage 4 cancer asked for money. There was no money there. Someone else had a tree fall in their house. There was no money there.
Prosecutors say at the height of his addiction, the benevolence fund helped him pay a drug dealer about $600 a week. Those meetings with his drug dealer happening while in uniform and at the sheriff's office. On the drug-related charge, prosecutors argued Wright used his department's drug take-back programs to fill his pockets. They say he targeted people in the community at funerals, churches, and after surgeries.
After a detailed investigation by SLED and the FBI, Mr. Wright saw the weight of the evidence of his crimes and pleaded guilty, taking responsibility for his actions.
Above all, both parties acknowledge Wright's actions hurt the taxpayers of Spartanburg County tremendously. Wright nor his attorneys gave any comment following his sentencing.
Anything to Spartanburg County residents?
Before sentencing Wright, the judge considered several factors, including his remorse, his efforts to take accountability, and his personal history. His attorneys claimed he was abused as a child, saying Wright left home at a young age, lived at the Welford Police Department, and dropped out of high school at 16 years old. We're told Wright is also dealing with health issues following a recent heart attack, a PTSD diagnosis, and recovering from an opioid addiction his attorneys say stemmed from multiple surgeries. Wright's attorneys say that he has passed every drug test since he went to an inpatient treatment program in Florida. His attorneys did ask the judge that he be sent to a federal prison in Georgia, one that he could continue that drug rehab. That decision was not made today. Live in Greenville County, Taylor Farmer, 7 News.
Taylor, thank you for the live update tonight. Wright's report date has not been announced in terms of when he is expected to go to prison, but his sentence is expected to start within 45 days. There's no indication he will lose his pension.